So, Mr. Coleman, we have much to discuss. Much to discuss. One episode left.
Now, I want the word to go forth.
What?
The episode left is just in this volume. Some people are thinking the show is over for the year. Show's not over for the year, God willing, and the creek don't rise and the writer's strike gets solved. It is going. There will be a second half to this season.
Right.
There are a lot of people who keep saying, "What is it? Season?" It's not a season finale. This is the finale of this volume.
Right.
Okay, proceed.
Thank you so much for clearing that up for the people at home.
Exactly.
No, there will be more heroes, because there would be rioting in the streets if that were not the case, I think.
Well, let's
at this
hope.
point, yes. So the final episode, we know that 2 heroes will die. We've seen that in the promos. 2 heroes will fall, I guess is the technical term
One of
they
them
use.
is Superman. No, yes, I do know that. I'm familiar with the promo. I'm not going to tell you who it is.
How crazy would that be if they just brought in, like, Superman and Batgirl?
Yeah,
just for one scene, and then they're killed.
I know, and everybody sort of stops what they're doing. You know, Sylar and Peter are facing off, and they just freeze. Like that red spandex, I know that from somewhere.
But how do you feel about, I mean, obviously it's always hard to say goodbye to your fellow cast members, but these 2 in particular, how did you feel when you found out?
Well, it's sad when people leave the show. Nobody is entirely sure when people are leaving and when they're not. There's always a little bit of wiggle room there. But it's a show that needs to have some kind of a body count, or the threats become hollow, and we don't want that to happen.
Can we talk about your death?
Yes, I know some people were annoyed that I came back.
I didn't hear that at all.
No. I mean, it was fun to do. It was very hard to keep the lid on. I mean, very hard to keep the lid on. I don't know how well the lid was kept on at all, but it was, it was. I mean, it was great. And the blood and the cracked thing, that was all computer generated.
Right.
Which is,
and your eye coming back into.
No, that I had to do.
Oh, that you did?
Yeah, that I did on my own.
Wow, now you can put that on your resume.
It was exhausting. It was weeks of training to regenerate my eye.
What can you tell me about what people can expect from the final episode of this volume?
I can tell you that people are brought together whom the audience has been wishing to bring together. We will see the Petrellis together. Claire will learn that her father is not dead, but there's a huge price to be paid to keep the Bennett family safe. There's a lot of action. It gets pretty gnarly there. For a few people it gets a little hot under the collar for a few of our heroes. Let's put it that way. But there's a lot of action in the last one.